Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is January 30th, 2015. It is a Friday, and the markets are getting hammered to the downside. You're going to see the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading lower by 18 points, right to around that 2,000 level, 2,003 But anyway you slice it or dice it, markets are sharply lower. Now, what's the story? Yes, there are European problems. There are some bad earnings out there, but here's the big deal. Take a look at dollar yen. Dollar yen is trading lower. Dollar yen falls, market falls. It's really just that cut and dry. The correlation is right in front of us. So we'll see how this plays out. Right now, dollar yen, though, trying to stabilize a little bit. If the dollar yen does get a bid after the opening bell rings, I do expect the futures to recover some. If dollar yen starts to fall lower, then futures really could be in for an ugly, ugly trading day, and they can go a lot lower. All right, let's see what we have here in the charts. There are a lot of earnings out here. We're going to start off with the big one, Amazon. Amazon right now trading up at $352.25. Great move for Amazon this morning. We will have resistance levels to play this in the chat room right at 9 o'clock. So if you haven't played the gaps with us, come over. Yesterday I had a Hershey gap play, HSY, and that was another winner in the books. We're getting more and more gap plays, and also with the volatility here, there's a ton of action out here to be found. So again, come on over, take a 7-day free trial, and see what we're doing here in the intraday stock chat room. All right, let's take a look at Google. Google's the next one on the list here. I'm going to look at Google L. Remember, Google has two symbols now. There's GOOG, that's the new Google. This is the old Google. And you're going to see that Google is trading at $519. Stock did sell off yesterday below $490 and then rebounded, and now trading at around $519. So that's up a little bit from yesterday's close. Nothing wrong there, nothing terrible. Let's take a look here at the next one, Biogen IDEC, BIIB. You're going to see the stock is trading at $372. It closed at $353 yesterday. That's a great move for Biogen. We're going to give this the upside bias at $375, $376. So either way you slice it or dice it, especially if the market could recover a little bit, Biogen could be a stock that could do pretty well today, or at least have a little bit more upside. If you don't own it, I wouldn't be chasing it up here, but if you do own it, I would be trailing the stop loss at this point in time. Let's take a look at Chevron. I believe they came out with earnings this morning. Chevron right now is trading at 103.66. It closed basically at 103, so it's up a little bit. Not a big deal there. We're going to look at Broadcom, BRCM. Broadcom's trading at 41.90, closed at 41.30. Stock has a little resistance around 42.40 and then at 43.55. So two resistance levels there for Broadcom. We'll keep that on the radar. I want to take a look here at Visa. Visa came out. I believe they're going to do a 4-for-1 stock split, so that will at some point affect the Dow. Right now, Visa's trading at 256. It closed at 248, so a decent move. Stock has some resistance right around 261.75, and then ultimately all the way up to 272. But Visa is stalling out a little bit here. Mastercard's another of the big credit card transaction companies, and you're going to see that is trading higher, closed at 31.38. It's now trading at 85.25. I'm going to give this the upside bias to 87.50. So Mastercard should have upside to 87.50. Own it, trail that stop loss. This should have more upside to go. Let's take a look at Tyson Foods. Tyson Foods right now trading at 41.50. Probably in the high end of its range right here at 41.50 to 42. I wouldn't do anything with that one at this point in time. Overall, I guess if it can consolidate here, it may trade higher, but I don't really expect a lot higher today. Let's take a look at Simon Property. SPG is the ticker symbol. Stock is trading at $203.50. Closed at 204.76. So not a big move, but this one could be in play today once the opening bell rings. So again, come on over, take a 7-day free trial. We'll be looking at this one very, very closely. Let's take a look at Mattel. MAT is the ticker symbol. Guess Barbie dolls. We're not in season this year, but either way, the stock is holding up okay. It's trading at $26.75. It closed at $26.90. If it does sell off, it could be a doozy to the downside, but right now, I'm not seeing much telling me which way it's going to go, much action telling me which way it's going to go at the moment. Let's take a look at Eli Lilly. big pharma name. Stock is trading around $73, closed at $72.11. We'll give Eli Lilly the upside bias to 75 ultimately. That's where I do see daily chart resistance. Next one on my list is Algen. This is a line. Anybody ever seen those invisible dental plates, mouthpieces people put in their mouth to straighten out their teeth? This is that company. Right now it's trading at $52.55. I think the stock has a ton of support at $48.65, $48.60 if it does get down there. We'll see if that happens. There's a little bit of minor support around $51.50, but this is a little bit on the thin side, meaning rarely does it trade a million shares. So again, the only level I would get interested in Algen would be around $48.64, $48.60, right in that vicinity. Okay, let's go over to the gold market. Gold is trading up $9.30. It did get hit yesterday. Let's go to the GLD. You'll see that the GLD this morning is trading at 121.50, closed at 120.75. Gold continues to be in a trading range after peaking out about a week ago, and needs to base before it can move higher. So we're in that consolidation phase for gold right now. Let's take a look next at oil. Oil this morning is trading higher by about 16 cents. So light sweet crude trading at 44.69. All in all, I can't make much out of crude right now. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good way to trade crude, you're going to see that's at 16.73, closed at 16.68. So there's not a lot we're going to do here with crude. We'll leave this one alone. Again, if we see something, we'll let you know during the intraday stock chat today, but I'm not seeing anything conclusive on crude right now. It's still struggling. I really don't see any conviction to the upside. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Again, there are some gap plays today out there. If you want those morning gap plays, they'll be posted in the intraday stock chat room at 9 a.m. Take a 7-day free trial. We're getting gaps every day, and there's a lot of volatility, so we're getting more and more trades. Yesterday, I think we had 5 trades in the chat room, and believe it or not, 1 flat and all winners. So again, come on over to the intraday stock chat, and you'll see everything that we're doing. With that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.